What's going on, guys? Today is Wednesday, April 26, 2017. My name is Max, and this is The Secret Life of a Wrestling Fan. Today I want to talk about three events going on at Payback. One is the tag team title match that's happening, and two other events that were added kind of just over the last few days. We've got a Miz TV special, and then we have another tag team match. First thing I want to talk about is the Miz TV special, which I'm almost excited about. I like the Miz, he's very good on the mic, but I don't enjoy Miz TV. I've never really gotten into like the highlight reel, Piper's Pit, Ambrose Asylum. I've never really cared for those. They're just talking segments. I want actual in-ring competition. But his guest is Finn Balor, who has been, he came back after WrestleMania, and he's been showing off lately. He's just been showing that he's ready for another, title reign, which he is owed a rematch after having to forfeit his title. And I think what this interview is pretty much going to do is just hype up Finn a little bit and maybe have an interruption from Bray, because Bray has been kind of teasing that he wants to face off against Finn. But I feel it'll be very short. It won't be a long interview. There's already 8 matches. It's going to be on the pre-show, so that's like an hour long. So we'll see. I don't feel it's going to provide much for story purposes, but who knows? The other one I want to talk about is the tag team match that got added to the pre-show, which is Enzo and Big Cass versus the Club. The tag team division it's been good so far. The Revival came in, but then Dash Wilder, I guess, is hurt now, so the Revival is kind of on a pause. So they've got to kind of show off their other tag teams. You've got Enzo and Big Cass, and you have the Club, and you have the Hardys, and you have Sheamus and Cesaro. Besides that, New Day went to SmackDown, and the Colognes went to SmackDown. So there aren't as many tag teams as there usually are. So we're really trying to show off the ones that are kind of doing something. I think that the Club will win, because what I want to happen is I want Big Cass to become a singles wrestler and for Enzo to just be his manager. Because Enzo is no good in the ring. He knows it, Triple H knows it, everyone knows it. But Big Cass is pretty decent in the ring. He's a big guy, he's getting better on the mic. I think he'd be a good just singles competitor. Maybe go after the Intercontinental title and then possibly the World Heavyweight title. Or the Universal title. Whatever, they keep changing the name of those things. Anyways, I think the Club will win, and maybe, that's what I hope happens, maybe a little fight between Enzo and Cass. Maybe he's like, I'm done being a tag team guy. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because the Club, they're fine. Carl Anderson, I wouldn't mind seeing as a singles competitor, but the Club right now is a fine tag team. They're very good. And last, but certainly not least, on the actual Payback show, because the other two are just on the pre-show, we have the tag team title match with the Hardys versus Sheamus and Cesaro. And I'm actually very excited for this match. We're going to see a lot of highlight moves. We're going to see the Whisper in the Wind, the Poetry in Motion. Probably going to see a Twist of Fate and a Swanton. Going to see the big swing, probably a bro kick, do the 10 hits, whatever he calls that. It's going to be a lot of highlights, which is what happens in tag team matches, especially when they're two very good teams, which definitely they are. But what I hope will happen is the Hardys retain. What I think will happen is the Hardys will retain, and there's going to be a kind of a fight between Sheamus and Cesaro, and they turn either a heel tag team, they attack the Hardys, or they just separate. because there's been a lot of tension between the Hardys and Sheamus and Cesaro as of the last 2 weeks. That's what I think will happen, but it's in 4 days, and we're going to find out everything that we've been talking about lately. But that's it for me. Like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.